Valve finally did it. They brought back a game mode that was missing from Counter-Strike 2 since it officially launched back in September last year. And that game mode happens to be Arms Race. Now, I might be in the minority here, but Arms Race has got to be my favorite game mode that Counter-Strike Global Offensive had to offer. I was never really into deathmatch or the competitive game modes or anything like that. I vividly remember playing with a friend, hiding in the bathtub on Safe House and just goofing off a little, killing anyone that came inside the bathroom that was not part of our team. Those are some good memories. So when I saw that Arms Race wasn't included in the all-new Counter-Strike 2 at launch, I was a little disappointed, not gonna lie. I definitely played some of the other game modes that were available at launch, and I tried the level creation tool, of course, but soon after, I actually deleted Counter-Strike 2 off my computer because I just lost interest. So is this new iteration of Arms Race enough to get me playing again, or is it just a drop in the bucket? Let's find out.
LambdaGeneration.
Now, for the people who don't know what Arms Race is, it's a game mode within Counter-Strike that allows you to shoot each other with guns. Yeah, I know. But this time, you cannot pick your own weapons to kill each other with. The guns you get to use are predetermined, and every 2 kills you make with said gun will upgrade you to the next level, which also includes a new gun. So let's say you start the game off with a sniper rifle, and after 2 kills you get an assault rifle, then a shotgun, pistol, etc. Then eventually you get the golden knife, which is the last level. And whenever you manage to get a kill with that knife, you win the game. That's a very simplified explanation, there is a bit more to it. Now, this new iteration of Arms Race actually adds a new weapon to your arsenal, the Zeus. You can use this alongside the already well-acquainted knife to steal the progress of your opponent. You immediately gain a level by doing this, while your opponent will be lowered a level. But that is, as far as I know at least, the only real gameplay change I've noticed here, apart from, the gameplay tweaks that Counter-Strike 2 comes with. The real meat and potatoes are the maps, because we got 2 fully updated maps to gawk at here, Chutes and Baggage. They have both been lovingly recreated using assets that Source 2 can work wonders with. Chutes has a very ancient look to it now, which I honestly think is a pretty good update, and the models and lighting are gorgeous. And of course, Valve has to flaunt their new water shader here as well. I count that as a good thing because, well, it is actually really good. Oh, look at this stone head thing spewing its saliva all over the place. So cool. And then there is Baggage, which has gotten the biggest upgrade out of the 2, at least in my opinion. It's shiny, the lighting is also beautiful, and it even has some new interactive elements to it as well, like these conveyor belts that you can actually turn on at the bottom of the map. And you can change their direction too. And hey, Valve took it upon themselves to let this sausage CT keychain here have physics. So if you shoot it or slice it with a knife, it actually moves. How unnecessary and cool is that? In fact, the map is littered with little details and Easter eggs. We got some Aperture Science logos on the luggage, and we even have some Lambda stickers to be found here and there as well. Looks like this airport may have been popular with both Aperture and Black Mesa scientists. And that's not all, there are also some new walkways to take advantage of in this map. And there is a pretty extensive skybox as well. I mean, this skybox goes out pretty far, all the way to the city here, where even these buildings are 3D models. The areas you can't see of these buildings are culled out, but them being 3D is still totally unnecessary, but also just really cool. Anyway, I encourage you to go watch 3Clicks Phillips' video on this new update. He goes a little more in depth with this kind of stuff. Counter-Strike is kind of his area of expertise, of course. So, is this enough to get me to play Counter-Strike 2 again? Well, for a little bit, sure. As I'm writing this video, I definitely have the urge to jump back in and play some more. And heck, I'm recording this voiceover right now and I still want to jump back in. But I'm not sure how long that will last. We have 2 fully updated maps to play on, but they are only 2 maps. Arms Race used to have a whopping 7 maps to choose from. Lake, Monastery, St. Mark, Lunacy, and my beloved safe house are still missing as of now, and there is no telling when those will be released for the game. Now, I don't want to rush Valve, I don't want to rush any developer, but especially for the last few months, it's kind of felt like Valve was drip feeding the audience with content. And the updates that they did do were bug fixes, balance updates, and the likes, which are important, but as a mostly casual player, I feel like I was a little bit left out. So here's hoping that we're going to see more arms race maps soon. And in the end, we always have the community to fall back on. I'm pretty sure we'll get some cool arms race maps from them in the near future. And I'm also hoping Valve is going to bring more game modes back. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if Valve brought back Danger Zone to Counter-Strike 2? With much bigger and more detailed maps to roam around in? They can probably do it now with Source 2 being a lot more flexible. I know the whole Battle Royale fad is kind of over at this point, except for Fortnite, but a man can dream, right? So now I'm wondering what you think. Are you excited about Arms Race being back? What's your favorite game mode you'd like to see Valve reintroduce? And what do you think of the state of Counter-Strike 2 right now as a whole? I know that's quite the topic. Let me know in the comments. Let's have a healthy discussion. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and certainly don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. I certainly appreciate it. Alright, video done. Back to baggage I go. Gotta touch that keychain again. Yep, I'm easily entertained.